I discovered that, gee, my father, in the early days, he didn't know much about farming, but he read all the Rodale publications about organic gardening and farming. And we were using some stuff back then that now people are saying, wow, I didn't know you could do it this way.
I have a good interest in mushrooms, so it's kind of just, well, if there's mushrooms there, then I'm going to be there.
There's a lot of excitement about mushrooms lately, and it's spanning the generations. We caught a Fun with Fungi workshop filled with middle schoolers one Saturday at the Math Science Innovation Center in Richmond.
The reason we do these conferences with middle school students is we are trying to capture the natural wonder that they all have and show them ways to direct that wonder within math and science disciplines. And so this whole idea of mushroom, you know, we may have future arborists, landscape architects, farmers, and this is just one avenue that they can see that they could kind of use their interest and make a career out of it. And you know, that's part of what we try to do, is prepare these kids for the workforce.
Presenter Jim Kazer's a retired chemist, now a Chesterfield County, Virginia Cooperative Extension Master Gardener, who really loves sharing the mushroom message.
Starting probably about 20, 30 years ago, the pharmaceutical industry, the modern pharmaceutical industry, got very interested in the chemicals that were in mushrooms and the benefits that are there. And there's all sorts of anti-cancer, cholesterol modulating, cell modulating things that are in mushrooms that are now being, mushroom growers can grow the mushroom and extract these things and put them into different preparations. And who knows what's going to come tomorrow? I mean, people are working on it.
Students had the opportunity to build a mushroom log they'd take home for the science lesson to continue, as the logs bore fruit and families could enjoy the edible mushrooms.
There's mushrooms all around us. There's thousands of mushrooms, probably millions of mushrooms that haven't even been studied. Only a small fraction have been studied. A small fraction have been used as food for a long time. So what we do is we focus on the ones for food, and since as an educator I'm trying to help people with nutrition and with taking care of the environment, and if you can get a fungus, which is a recycler, and use it without too much difficulty in your own environment, there's a big payoff. Rather than use logs for firewood, hardwood logs, you can use them to grow mushrooms on.
A student just asked, where are the gardens here? Where are the food markets? Do you sell what you produce, and that sort of thing? And if we can think about being consumers, being producers and consumers, instead of just kind of, you know, I think that's an important part of the puzzle that students are realizing here today, and I think it's important for us to talk about in a community-wide forum like this.
Really, really cool stuff going on at the Math Science Innovation Center in Richmond. You can learn more about these special programs at the Math Science Innovation Center right here in Richmond, and about Chesterfield County, Virginia Cooperative Extension Office Master Gardener Program. We have posted direct links on our website, WTVR.com/powering-Virginia.